A very good morning to all of you, class 6. In today's personal class, I will help you with the question answers of the lesson Kalpana Chawala. This is the lesson we did in the last English 1 live class, an Indian American woman in space, Kalpana Chawala. We have done the reading and I have explained the lesson. This lesson is about Kalpana Chawala, who was born in Karnal, Haryana, and then she did after completing her graduation, she went to United States of America to pursue her master degree, and then she got PhD. Then she joined NASA as a research scientist, and gradually she was selected to be trained as an astronaut. She is the first Indian woman to go to the space. So far, two Indians have gone to the space. We have discussed this. We saw a video which was based on her life. Then we got to read what did she dream, as a child, and what are the challenges she had to overcome to become an astronaut. How did the challenges she had to face when she wanted to go to United States to continue her studies. Then we get to know that what are all her achievements apart from being an astronaut. What else was she, in what other things was she qualified and certified. So today we will read the I will explain the question answers, okay, and I will also give you answer keys of the lesson. These answer keys, I will share these answer keys in your Google Classroom. All the answer keys would be shared in the Google Classroom. Let me show you the answer keys which we will see in your Google Classroom. I will share the link. This would be the answer keys. This is the answer keys. It is not a complete answer, children, remember, but these are important points you must mention in your answers. Okay, these are the important points you must include in your answers. So let us go back to the question. Where was Kalpana Chawala born? Why is she called an Indian American? You will find this answer in paragraph 3. In paragraph 3, if you go back here, you will find the answer here. She was born in Karnal, Haryana. And why was she called Indian American? Because she was a naturalized US citizen. So in answer keys, you have to, in your answer keys, wait a minute, here you'll have to mention that she was born in Karnal, Haryana, and she went to the United States and she became a naturalized citizen. So you'll have to mention this. Then the next question is, you'll find the detail in paragraph 3 for the detail of the answer in paragraph 3. When and why did she go to the US? Who did she marry? Here, she went to United States after completing a Bachelor of Science degree. She went to pursue her master degree. You'll have to mention master degree in what subject, and you have to mention in what topic did she do her PhD, and then you'll have to mention that she married flight instructor Jean Perry Harrison. Now the detail of this answer, you will find it in paragraph 2 and 3. You refer to the paragraph 2 and 3, and these are the important points you keep in mind. Okay, this is the important point you have to include in your answers, but in detail you will find it in this paragraph 2 and 3. Question 3. How did she become an astronaut? What gave her the idea that she could be an astronaut? The key points should be, she after qualifying as a pilot, she applied to NASA. Then she was hired in the beginning she was hired as a research scientist, and then in the year 1994 she was selected at NASA for training an astronaut. And what gave her idea? The success as a pilot gave her an idea she could become an astronaut. You will find the detailed answer in paragraph 3. If you go back to paragraph 3, See, this is the whole paragraph is mentioned here, that she was a she, after qualifying as a pilot, Kangana began to consider another challenge, applying to NASA Space Shuttle program. You'll have to mention is NASA Space Shuttle program. She was first hired as research scientist at NASA. In 1994, she was selected by NASA for training as an astronaut. And when she was asked, she said that what was her challenge. Let me take you back to the question. The second part of the question is, what gave her the idea that she could be an astronaut? What gave her the idea? After success as a pilot, she got an idea that she could become an astronaut. Okay, now coming to what abilities must an astronaut have? This is in paragraph number 6. This is in paragraph number 6. The points which you must include is: astronaut must know a lot about everything, from biology to astrophysics to aeronautical engineering, and they should have encyclopedic knowledge to be an astronaut. These are the points you have to mention. You have to elaborate it. Okay, you will find your answers in paragraph number 6. Paragraph number 6 is everything is given here. See, yes, here everything is given here. Okay, so please refer to this paragraph. Describe Kalpana Chawla's first mission in space. This is given in paragraph number 5. It was Kalpana's first mission in the space shuttle was in Columbia Space Shuttle Columbia. It was for 15 days, 16 hours, 34 minutes. During this time, she went around the Earth 252 times, traveling 10.45 million kilometers. The crew included Japanese and Ukrainian astronauts. The crew performed experiments such as pollinating plants to observe food growth in space. You have to mention everything here. Okay, and the answer key is also here. See, you have to mention everything. All right, now coming to this second part. For second part of the question, read the newspaper report to find the following facts about Columbia's ill-fated voyage. Now this is in the beginning of the lesson, you have the news article. This is the news article, right? This is the news article. So based on this, you will have to give your answer. Based on this, read the newspaper report, and then you will have to answer these questions. Okay, you have to answer the questions. The questions are quite simple. When did they begin their let us go back to the question. Yes, date and place of the lift off. I think the date and place of the lift off. If you go back to the news report, then you'll find your answer there. It is on just in the beginning. It was on 16 January 2003. Number of astronauts on board 7. Number of days it stayed in space. Everything is mentioned in the news report, which is in the beginning of the lesson. You need to do this. Okay, please do all this in your classwork copy, English copy. Now here is match the following with the working with language. Match the following. Very simple. Unprecedented space tragedy. Unprecedented space tragedy. It means a sad accident of a kind that has never happened before in space. So you'll have to match it. Okay, you'll have to match it, or you can write it like this. You can write it like this. A certified flight instructor, a person with the correct qualification to teach people to fly planes. Then is a space mission. A set of jobs to be done in space by a group. Then encyclopedic knowledge, having knowledge of a wide variety of subjects. Awe-inspiring, something that causes feeling of respect and wonder. In this age, nowadays, in these times. So this is the match the following exercise, which is in your textbook working with language. So I want all of you to please write these in your copy. Once again, I'm telling you that I will share this particular document in the Google Classroom. It will be in the name, the title of the topic is Indian American woman in space, Kalpana. So now the next one is use these phrases in sentences of your own after finding their meanings. Now this is, I am giving this as a homework. You will do it yourself. You will have to find their meaning and make a sentence with it. Okay, this is also a homework. You'll have to do this. Now we add un to make opposites. Now this exercise, we have to add prefixes. Prefix is a word or a group of letters which is added in the beginning of a word and gives you opposite meaning. Okay, so we have to add un to the words below to make their opposites. Then look up the meaning of the words you have formed in the dictionary. Identified, if you add un, it will become unidentified. Controlled, if you add un, it will become controlled, uncontrolled. Then attend, unattended. Successful, unsuccessful. Important, unimportant. Then educated, uneducated. Interesting, uninteresting. Qualified, unqualified. Then trained, untrained. Answerable, unanswerable. Okay, so you will have to, this is the you just have to add this un, this letter un in front of all these words, and it will give you the opposite meaning. So you do this also in your copy. So children, this would be this is what you need to do in today's personal study class. Please complete this lesson and share your work in Google Classroom by I'll give you time till today evening 8 p.m. Alright, so if you have any kind of a doubt, any kind of a question, please do let me know.